Hello everyone, Gerda here from Rufus Taxi Bristol. Planning a holiday has to be exciting and not stressful. Therefore, today I am visiting our independent private agency, Tim Potter, and we're going to talk about the holiday, travel tips, and why having real people matters on your trip. Here I am with Tim, and we're going to have a conversation about our travel and travel tips and holidays.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh yeah, nice to meet
Hi,
you. I'm
nice to meet
Gerda
you.
from Rufus Taxi.
I'm Tim Potter from the Tim Potter Travel Company.
That is perfect. My first question is about the whole business itself and about yourself. What made you start this business?
So basically, I started this business around about 3 years ago in 2022. Previous to that, my start of my travel career was actually as airline cabin crew. I started at Jet2 and then worked my way onto long-haul aircraft with British Airways, and I flew for around about 11 years. So that gave me lots of experience and really gave me the bug for travel. Also all the ins and outs and the little nitty-gritty of planning travel and the operations of getting people from A to B.
What do you like about being an independent agency here?
I don't know, I like basically being able to plan people's holidays for them, and being an independent agency basically gives me freedom to use a huge number of different suppliers and supply a huge different number of ranges of holidays, from your standard beach destinations through to really complex planned itineraries.
That is perfect. What makes your services different to any other travel agency, whether they're private or public?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we pride ourselves here at the Tim Potter Travel Company is providing really bespoke personal service. It doesn't matter how much your holiday is costing, we want to find the right holiday for the right person and make sure it is right for their needs, and it's going to actually suit what they want. Your holiday is probably one of the biggest outliers you spend on a yearly basis, and we want to make sure people are spending their money wisely, they're getting good value for money and getting a great service from both ourselves but also from all the providers that we use.
What do you like about working with customers, giving them that customer satisfaction and experience?
I've always liked working with people and helping people plan their holidays. I think actually we've got a really good expertise here, not only by myself but my team members that I work with. We've got a really diverse, different types of experience. Everybody likes different types of holidays, so we can really add something to that customer's experience when they're planning their own holidays. And I think the other thing is, because a lot of holiday planning is done online these days, people, if they're not booking online, they're certainly doing lots of research online. And now online has got so much information. It's nice to sort of sit down, tell people what is actually fact or fiction, and also help them with the plans that they want to make and make those an actual reality. Whereas online, it can just become a bit daunting for them in the end.
Talking more about yourself.
Yeah.
What has been your favourite destination personally?
So I think the place that I definitely want to go back to, and I am actually going back there this year, is Japan.
Oh, wow.
I've never been there on leisure, but I did go there when I worked for British Airways as cabin crew. And I think it was one of the places I thought I was going to hate. I thought I wouldn't really for me. I didn't think it'd be a place I enjoyed. And I never bidded to do that route very regularly. I got called out at last minute to go and operate a flight. And when I got there, I was just amazed. The people were so friendly. It was so different to any Western or European city that I'd ever been to. I'd done a lot of the US, and it was, again, vastly different to those cities. And it's definitely a place we want to go back. Wonderful culture. Very different to sort of Europe and the US, where I've spent most of my time. So definitely somewhere I want to go. And actually it's a really popular destination now. We're getting people coming through the door asking for Japan on an almost weekly basis. So definitely somewhere that's hot at the moment for popularity. I mean, one of my other pastimes is theme parks. I love my theme park holidays. I'm a big Disney and Universal fan, and I love helping people plan their Disney and Universal and other theme park trips as well. We've got some great theme parks in Europe. We're doing a road trip later on this year where we're going to go to Efteling in the Netherlands. We're going to Phantasialand in Germany, as well as Europa Park, and those are some great sort of really unknown theme parks that are not really publicised. So we'd like to go and experience those and hopefully be able to bring some advice back for customers who might want to visit those parks in the future.
What external services do you use? For example, I'm planning a holiday, a long haul holiday, and I want to relax on my journey. I want to find a reliable service who is able to take me to the airport
Yeah.
and back with stress-free.
Yeah, so planning the journey is part of the holiday. We've always considered, and I've certainly considered, that the travel is actually part of the holiday. It doesn't start when you get to your destination, it actually starts when you leave your front door. And making that experience as seamless as possible, whether that be with airlines, with transfer companies, and with a taxi to the airport, it's going to help that customer on their journey and make it as seamless as possible. And the less stress, the better holiday. So for taxis from Bristol area, you're working with Rufus Taxis yourselves, and they provide a really good, reliable service, and our customers come back with really good feedback. They enjoy the service, and they enjoy the fact that the drivers are friendly and helpful, and they always are reliable and get them to the airport in plenty of time for the departure. So then when we partnered with Rufus, we'd identified that customers do want this door-to-door service. They want to be picked up from home and got to the airport without any hassle. And partnering with Rufus means we can include that in their holiday. So that means that the customer's assured that they've been picked up, they've not got to worry about ringing around several taxi companies trying to find the best price. We've booked it, we've included it in the cost of the holiday, and that's part of the package that we have provided. I think that was one of the key things. And having a reliable taxi transfer company based in the UK that we know are going to turn up, we're going to pick our customers up on time and deliver them to the airport, but also be flexible enough to adjust to a flight delay or maybe a rearrangement last minute was really, really good. And Rufus have definitely performed and helped us out in several occasions with that sort of situation. We often get asked about how we can how you can get the best value out of your holiday. And one of the things that we see does save you the most amount of money is being flexible. If you can be flexible with your dates of travel, and also even your destinations, then you can get some really great deals out there, especially if you can fly on a Wednesday rather than a weekend, because Wednesdays tend to be cheaper because less people want to fly there. The whole thing about travel now, especially with the internet, is everything is on an algorithm. Everything's basically dynamically priced so that you, if you want to do something that's very popular and you want to fly on the most popular day of the week and go to the most popular destination, that's going to be heavily priced. If you want to go to somewhere unique and you want to fly at a less popular time, you can make some great savings and still have a fantastic holiday for much better price.
I want to say massive thank you for giving us so many holiday tips, partnerships, and how to make the best of our holiday.
Perfect.
So this will be a wrap up. I hope it has helped you guys who are watching as well. And I guess it'll be till next time now.
Thank
you very much.
See you next time.
See you next time.